Alright, welcome back. I decided with 2 minutes left in the session start time that we were going to hop in this race. Xfinity cars are probably my favorite cars at the moment. And when I was signing up for it, I didn't really pay attention to how many drivers were in it. Usually if there's a lower number of drivers, you're going to get put with a split of just a wide range of iRating. And so we are car number 19 out of 20, so second lowest iRating in the session. And when I looked at who signed up for it, there's a bunch of 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Meanwhile, me and the 20th place car are sitting right around, 23, 2,400. So, no practice, 2 laps of qualifying, first lap almost wrecked, very loose. Second lap, just tried to take it easy to just get a lap in.
Steering wheel. Look everything over.
And we're sitting 10th, so we'll see how it goes. We may get absolutely destroyed this race, but should be fun.
Green flag. Inside. Clear him. Inside. Clear. You will have a caution. Caution.
Yep.
Close.
And that's.
You'll line up behind the 13.
You'd think with such a high iRating field that these guys would be a little bit smarter, but
Alright, so we're going to have to come around the 20.
unfortunately high iRating doesn't always mean good racecraft. So
Come around the 17.
had to try to speed up there because I knew he was going to
to
come up to the track on his spin.
Coming around at 9. Come around at 11.
These brakes aren't good enough to slow down in time, so we're definitely going to have to pit here.
Get behind the 12.
And hopefully the damage isn't too bad. Not going to take tires, not going to take fuel.
Pit road is open.
We will just work on damage right now. And hopefully we don't go a lap down and all we have to do is just start at the back of the field.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Get the car in reverse back up. Alright, 3 minutes. More than 3 minutes. I think we got to take it. There's at least 2 other cars on pit road, so... And they had to tow. So, being as we're the 19th place car out of 20, even if we finish higher than 19th, we should still possibly gain iRating with such a high strength of field. So we're going to go ahead and see this one through. Even if we go a lap down, it kind of is what it is at this point. I've been having such good races lately, I guess I'm probably due for one. Just hate for it to happen with that. You'd expect coming into a high iRating field that they would be smarter at the beginning of the race to just kind of, I don't know, let it spread out a little bit before they start doing shenanigans. But it is what it is. Alright, so first place is about to come by. We're definitely going a lap down. May try to get out there before they get to turn 4, because I think they're going, yeah, they're double file, so they're probably going green this time, so we will definitely want to get out. I just don't know how bad the repairs are, or how bad the damage is if we do go out. So we'll wait. We're just going to go out. If we have to ride, we got to ride. We're not going to be competitive. Double check relative. All right, they're 15 seconds back. We'll go ahead and leave it a minute and a half there.
Go man, go man, go. 0 speed.
See if we can catch back up to the field real quick.
Big deep breath, bud. Nice and smooth here. Have some fun. I believe we'll be on the inside. Lighting up behind the 4.
Try not to do anything worse than the position we're already in here.
Green flag.
There's the green, so they're going to be... Probably should have left a little earlier, but... Hopefully there'll be a caution. And we can just go fix the rest of our repairs. Car is super loose on entry, worse than it was. I think the damage has probably got a lot to do with that. The car does not feel stable at all. So our best case scenario is that there's a caution. But of course, since we were in the last one, it probably will go green the rest of the race because they're all thinking, shoot, we probably shouldn't have drove that hard to begin this race. And now they're gonna mind their business for a little bit.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We are catching 17th at least, so at least there is somewhat of a race for us. .16th is up there too. It looks like he's coming back towards us, possibly. Yeah, and then that's all the further we can go. Everyone else is a lap ahead of us, unfortunately. May have to do this one over again, because getting wrecked on the first lap isn't very fun. We at least need to probably get in front of these two cars before the caution comes out so we can get the wave around. Or the lucky dog, but I don't think it's going to matter too much if we just go into pit. We'll just be a lap down again, taking care of a minute and a half of damage. All right, David, pick a side of the track, buddy. He's just cruising right down the middle. Corey up there is in 3 and 4. He was 9.5 seconds, down to 7, so just keep this going and Whoa. Bottom's very slick once you get on the throttle. We'll try to stay up a lane. I'm going to be honest, my force feedback is very strong right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn that down a little, give my shoulders some relief. Had to turn it up for the GT3 race that we were doing yesterday. I don't even see the 16 car. I'll have to double check, but I think he's the one that wrecked. He might have been one of the ones that's out of it already, now that I think about it. I was going to say, man, if he's still rolling on the lead lap, that's unfortunate for us.
Caution.
There, that'll help.
Yeah, did my radio sound bad?
I don't
out
care
there?
too much about the lucky
Windshield okay,
dog,
bud?
because it's not going to really matter
Road
for
is
us.
closed. Get behind
Let's...
the four. Come around the pace car. You're going to be lining up behind the four.
Tires. Fuel off for sure. Tires is a tough decision. We're only... I don't think tires right now is smart. For us anyway. Let's just get as much damage fixed as possible, and we'll have to hope for another caution. Then take tires. Say worst case scenario, we go fix as much damage, check and see where tires is. Hopefully that took out quite a few cars that have damage, so then we can kind of slide in front of them too.
Pit road is open.
Because it's showing us up to 15th, so whoever was in that wreck is behind us now. Try to get on pit road. Oh, somebody just blew up too. They should be able to make it.
Alright, we need to be behind at 15.
Just push the clutch in. Alright. Let's not overslide our pit and lose 5 to 10 seconds of damage repair time. I'm guessing everyone's coming in for tires.
5,
But we're already on a very bad
3,
strategy.
2,
So let's
1.
stay out on our old
Right here.
tires. That way if there are a couple more cautions, maybe we can get back. Alright. We're going to sit here for a minute. It helps that everyone's pitting. They won't make it around the track as fast. Just double check our relative tires. 94 right front. I mean, it's down there, but honestly rather focus on damage repair right now. Try to get back on the lead lap, and then worry about tires. Keep an eye on the relative. It's going to be close. Yeah, shoot. They didn't pop up on the relative as quick as I was thinking they were going to. I was going to try and get out in front of them. Oh well.
Go, go, go!
It is what it is. We're
One
2
to
laps
go.
down now.
One thing to remember on these restarts,
Probably
watch to your inside. These guys
should have took
timing that right,
tires.
diving down inside, you're getting into turn one.
If we knew we were going to
I
let
think
the
we should be
field go
behind the
by.
18.
Because then if there's another caution a few laps from now, we'd have fresh tires and could potentially stay out. Still a lot of race left. Sitting 15th, so almost back up to 10th where we started. Hopefully these guys just get racy.
Get your tires cleaned up there, Hot Rod. Green flag.
At least we are up with the pack this time. We can kind of see a little bit about what's going on. Oh yeah, them tires are... There they go, there they go. Let's just be smart here.
Caution is out.
There's a lot of them in this wreck.
What can we do to try to help it if we do
Okay.
get another restart?
We're the lucky dog.
Closed. Maybe lining up behind the 14.
This is not the racing we want to do, but we will take it. Again, now that we're the lucky dog, I don't think I can come in and pit. It depends how fast you get around the track. I think if you're the lucky dog, you can pit, but if you don't do it correctly,
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 7.
you get a black flag, and that's not what we
Hey,
need
Rhoda's
right
open.
now.
Alright, he's a lucky dog. You may pass on the outside. You're going to be coming around the 7. Alright, so we're going to have to come around the 18, come around the 11, come around the 9, come around the 3, come around the 6. You're going to be coming around the 1. Alright, we need to be behind the 7.
So yes, tires on the last pit stop would have been ideal. But nothing in this race so far is going how... not even close to what I would have planned, so... we are just gonna...
Looks like that we're going to have to line up at the tail end of the field.
we're gonna go with just whatever happens. I think that's the story of this race. Just... let everything play out the way it's gonna play out.
Behind the 5. Oh, 1 to go. So you should be on the inside here, which is good.
I don't know where the 5 is, even though it's saying let the... there he comes. He's quite a bit back. Alright, so let's look. We are still 1 lap down, but we are the first car 1 lap down, so if there's another quick caution,
lining up behind the 5.
we can get back on the lead lap. And then at that point, we will try to get tires. Possibly. But we're halfway in the race right now. So we're going to start running out of laps here soon.
All right, bud. You ready to rock and roll?
We got to stay in front of the 20 and the 4.
Green flag.
And I'm sure the 20 and the 4, since they were not the lucky dog, and everyone stayed out, went in to get tires. Oh, there he's wrecking. Maybe they'll come back on the track and cause a caution. Oh, come on. Maybe iRacing's updated their model to a single car spin if it doesn't affect anyone else, doesn't cause a caution. We absolutely need tires right now. That would have been the perfect scenario for us right there. We're just going to start losing these guys now. I have no right front grip. Try and turn brake bias down a little. Hopefully get the rear end to
lap of the session.
help turn. It could also get lower on the track. Kind of loosen up the rear end, getting back on throttle, maybe. We'll try it, see what happens. It's not like we're out anything. I felt like it helped a little. It's just everything's single file right now.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We keep running our fastest lap, but they just keep pulling away from us. I think if we get to the end of the race here, and the caution comes out, and we get the lucky dog, it's going to be worth it to try to pit, even if we get a black flag. Because I think you'll just go to the end of the longest line, possibly. I don't know. Even if they make us come down pit road and hold, like, what are we out? We're just out here cruising right now. Not competing. Yeah, we'll get back on the lead lap, but we won't have tires to do anything with it. There's a wreck. That's what we need.
How you doing there, homeboy? Close.
Alright, those guys hit the wall pretty hard, it looks like, so that should help us gain a few more spots. And are we not the lucky dog candidate? There it is. Just popped up, unless I missed it before. Alright, so alright, this race is weird. Some of these guys should, there's no way they should be 3, 4, and 5,000 iRating.
lining up behind the pace car. Pit road is open, and you do get the free pass. You can pass the caution car, please. All right, you're gonna have to come around the pace car. You should be starting behind the 6.
Alright, let's see what it does. If it still says pit lane open. Let's see if we can enter and get some fresh tires. If it says closed, then we're kind of...
They could be lining up behind the 11.
Okay, I don't know if we got a black flag there. I thought when the speed came up red, it was going to tell me that
Pit box in 10,
pit road was closed, so I was trying to divert at the
5,
last minute.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright, let's get some tires and see if we can get out of here before the field comes back around. Definitely needed tires there.
Go, man, go, go, man, go.
Alright, it seems to have worked.
Pit crew, can you get a thumbs up from everybody? Okay, whatever, our backup channel, make sure everybody's on it, can you hear me? Should be starting behind the 18. Well, 1 to go.
Okay, one
Looks
to
like
go.
that we're going to have to line up at the tail end of the field.
That's
lining
fine.
up on the
We
inside,
can
it looks like.
start at the end of the field with fresh tires. We'll see what place that puts us in. Looks like 8th. So we've still gained 2 spots from where we started. We have no more damage to fix, and we have 4 fresh tires with 14 laps to go, with another set in the pits. So if we go...
Get your switches and stuff where you need them.
If we get to the end of this and there's a green-white checker, that's going to be worth it to take tires if everyone else already got all the rest of their tires.
Green flag.
Let's just be smart here. They're already getting loose up ahead of us. We're going to try and take advantage of these fresh tires underneath some of these guys who may have older tires. Put ourselves in a good spot.
Clear, clear.
This is just a very odd race so far. I don't even know how to explain it. Caught up in lap 1 accident. Spend half the race 2 laps down. And now we're sitting in 7th.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I think I'm probably over driving right now just because I'm not used to having a clean car with fresh tires. Let's get down to the bottom here where some of those leaders are. And I tell you what, if we finish 6th, I mean, I'll take it, but the last 2 races I've done, I've finished 6th. They're starting to pull away from me a little bit. I don't know if I'm not driving it as hard in there as they are. I feel like if I drive any harder, it's just going to push. Steven's up a little high. Hopefully he's getting back on throttle, destroying that right front to try to stay in front of Juan. Hopefully in about 4 or 5 laps, his tires start to fall off and he just fades right back to us. Don't count out a caution up front. Those 3 up front are battling pretty hard. They're side by side up there. Got a pretty good view right here of it. They get a caution. I'm gonna go get some fresh tires. And hopefully it's enough to get up there, because I don't think anyone else has tires. Now I might not be able to go win with it, but if we can get higher than 7th, it's a win. These 2 guys are battling right in front of us. Hopefully that'll slow down their lap times a little bit. We can come join it.
5 to go this time.
Get up there, Steven. Get up there and battle. Oh, I had to lift a little. We were going to plow right into the outside wall. I think everyone's right front is hurting right now. Just got to try to be patient on the throttle so we don't have to lift last minute. That'll ruin all momentum, and hope one of these guys has to. You can see down there at the bottom of the screen how much wheel input's having to go into this thing to get it to turn. Steven's up the track, in the wall. Don't get too throttle happy yet. See if we can get a draft. Maybe we can get him to overrun another corner. We got this thing almost 90 degrees. I don't think we got anything left for Steven unless he gets into a wall again. Let's just take what we got this race and live with it and be happy about it, because it was not looking good lap 1. And I suppose this will break our 6th place finishing streak.
Man, this is it. Check a flag.
All in all,
good job, guys. Good job.
very resilient effort from the team. Could have easily just gave up and quit the session after we got wrecked on lap 1. But with such a high strength of field, I think it was worth it to try to battle back to see what we could salvage. Congrats to Hayden on the win. Wish I could have been closer to watch it play out, but they started walking us there at the end. So let's hop out of here, kind of go see the incidents, see Hayden, see if he does a burnout. See what he's got. Just gonna park it. That's all right. All right. Okay. All right, let's rewind that back. Just kind of putting a shameless plug in. All right, let's go see what happens up here. We'll watch from our point of view first, and then we'll go see what actually happened up there. Oh, we barely got tagged. That wasn't even the car I thought that hit us. Shoulda went higher. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That Milwaukee scheme is awesome, though. All right, well. Let's see what happens here. He just gets a little tap. Had to lift just a little bit. Had a little tap there. Caused all that mayhem. Oh wow, the 16 just kind of drove through him. Yeah, that one happened right in front of us. All right, we got the 2. The 77 must have just got back to the throttle too early and pushed up on exit. I hope that wasn't intentional, but sure looked it. Ooh, the 20 lucked out there. Philip really lucked out. Jackson's just going to push up on exit and get into the wall. Oh, unfortunately, turns back down into oncoming traffic instead of keeping it up against the wall. That's unfortunate. Ruin somebody else's day due to your mistake. 18's following us here. He's just pushing hard. I see that. He doesn't hit anyone else. He's just trying to do what he can to keep pace. 20's probably going to do the same thing. Just get back to the throttle on worn tires, and it just pushes on exit. You don't want to lift because you'll just lose so much momentum, but I mean, you hit the wall and you lose a lot of momentum too. And then Hayden's parking it on victory stripe. Congrats to him again. All right, well, thanks for watching. I know the beginning of this one's going to be pretty boring, but glad we stayed out there. Resiliency prevails, and we finished 7th. See you next time.